Hello folks, and welcome back to the only news station that you should be watching. News that matters. News that will change your life. That's right, don't turn the channel because something that you might miss here, people will be talking about the water cooler and you'll be left out. Welcome to Casual Fridays here at hitthebid.com. Casual Fridays. If I actually ever did have a real job, I always wondered about Casual Fridays. How casual can you take it? Would Casual Fridays be the day where you could actually sexually harass that chick that you've been wanting to and get away with it? It's Casual Fridays, you know, I'm just playing it casual. How you doing, Laura? You know what I'm talking about. Hey, you looking good. Where does the line get drawn as far as sexual harassment? Porn going on your screensaver, or just saying that a girl looks good sometimes in the office? You never know, and you know what? I never want to go there. That's why I've been a day trader all my life, because I never really wanted to actually have a job. But today we're talking about something important. Something important. And first I want to just go out there and tell you that I am really appreciating all the money that's been pouring in. All 80 bucks that's come in my way, it's really changed my life. But it's not about the money, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the support, and it's about the people that have told me not to give up. Not to give up on my hopes and dreams, not to give up on a direction where they think that the show is going. But you know what? Being a schizophrenic, manic depressive, this show could take any kind of detour at any time of the day. As far as you're concerned, I have no idea what I'm saying. This is pretty early in the morning for me to do a video right now, 8:08 in the morning. But I wanted to come to you early this morning to talk about something important. Also, I want to talk about how much, if you have a website out there that you don't like, if you got someone that's done you wrong, make sure you send me an email and I'll go do some investigative reporting work and try to dig them out and try to make fun of them, try to do what I got to do to make you feel better about yourself, and I'll try to make them feel bad about making you feel lower as a human being. All right, well, I want to talk about one thing also. I want to talk about a website that I didn't mention because you don't think it's just not all about negativity here at the Hit the Bid show. It's about accolades. It's about applause. It's about giving credit where credit is due. We're talking about InTheMoneyStocks.com. InTheMoneyStock.com. What's that? Sounds like one of those scam websites, one of those penny stock websites, one of those websites where they're just going to try to take your subscription fee and give you some bad information and call it a day. But you know what? InTheMoneyStocks.com actually gave us a good call. It was on the ENER. So I want to give some accolades out there. Let's give, if I had a round of applause, yes, InTheMoneyStocks.com. That's right. See, I'm not a hater here. Somebody makes a good call, I'm going to let them know. InTheMoneyStocks.com, they talked about how ENER was poised to make a decent move. And then wouldn't you know it, a day later, as some of these, I think the ponytailed guy on Slow Money over there liked ENER and the stock took off. You know why? Because InTheMoneyStocks.com was just a website. And the Pete guy over there, he's on television giving him that much more credibility. Because if you're on TV, you've got credibility up the yin-yang, right? I said yin-yang, we're trying to keep it clean here on the new Hit the Bid program. But we're going to talk about something important. We're going to talk about why financial reporting is so important. And you have to go and watch and read and get your Wall Street Journal, but more importantly, stay glued to that television. Get your squawk box on, get your tickers ready, and get your fingers ready to start churning your account there at 8:30 in the morning because those job numbers are coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, if I had a ticker in the corner, I'd give you a countdown. 19 minutes to go, 18 minutes to go, like it's some sort of party event, some sort of massive thing that's going to happen. It's going to change your life, this jobs report. Let me tell you something. And if you haven't noticed, we're in a bull market. Nothing matters in a bull market. Nothing at all. Fundamentals, technicals, job reports, especially financial news reporting. You think what they're going to say. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to have to throw out my number out there. I think there will be little to no change. If anything, there will be less jobs. I say 8,500 jobs less than expected. Do I care? Do I know what they're actually expecting? How does this influence the government? How does this influence the stock market? I have no idea. What I do know is that, will this jobs report really make a difference on whether there will be some more thin solar wafers being sold by energy conversion devices? Does this jobs report let me know whether there's more people buying iMacs? Will this jobs report let me know anything? Because if we're breaking it down fundamentally, if we're looking at individual stocks and thinking about them fundamentally, what do these companies do? What do these companies provide? And will they make more money in the future? Does this one-day jobs report deserve the attention that we're giving it? Oh, maybe it does. Maybe this will be the jobs report that brings the bears out of hibernation. Oh, they're just going to come stampeding out of their caves, ready to take over the market, and this is going to be the pivot point, the point where all the doomsdayers come out and say, aha! Aha, you see, there are no jobs being created. We can't have a jobless recovery. The market's going to start going back down. Sell all your stocks. It's time to panic again. Please, please, you know that's not going to happen. But what is going to happen is what we have to look forward to is the earnings season. Starting off with Alcoa, starting off with SHLD actually yesterday. Little did I know. But once again, before I get too ahead of myself, I don't know if I told you the SHLD story, but in general, what I talk about is what I've learned over the last 15 years. And for some reason, when a stock goes to 80 bucks, it always goes to 100. I can't say always because there's no guarantee in life. But what I've noticed over the last 15 years, that if a stock gets to 50, next thing you know, it gets to 75, and 75 gets to 80, 80 begets 100. So what I was telling you the other day, do I know anything about SHLD? Do I know if the retail sector is really coming back? Do I know if this is a good stock to buy fundamentally? Technically, it looked pretty good, but this is the kind of situation where I would normally stay away from. The stock had rallied from 50 to 80. Normally, people would look at that and say, I'm not getting in now, this guy right here. But what I did was just to play the fact that stocks go from 80 to 100, I bought 15 shares just as a goof. Oh, there you go again. I know, it was 15 shares. It was just a goof trade. Did you make money on it? So shut your mouth. I bought 15 shares at 79.78, looking for the break of 80 that day. And I said, hey, well, honestly, I tried to buy 200 shares and I was only printed for 15, knowing right there that this was going to be a good trade. So I held the 15 shares, threw it away. I didn't know the earnings were coming out. I had no idea. I didn't even care. The stock could have went to zero. What was I really going to lose on it? But I wanted to see. I wanted to test my theory once and for all. I hadn't seen a stock that was 80, that looked attractive, that would go to 100. And lo and behold, what did it take? 6-7 days to get to 100? Point proven. So now we're back to the jobs report. We're back to the earnings season. Here's what I want to tell you. We're in a bull market. We're in a market that's just going to go up till Dow 20,000 to December of 2012 in case the world goes to an end. Another thing I don't understand is when the market was going up from 1982 to 2000, well, basically when I got into the business was 1996, 1997, the market basically went up every single day. So I thought maybe that people think the world is coming to an end. Normally you would pull money out of the market to stock up on weapons, canned goods, and other items to bludgeon your enemies with. But there you are, everyone's just piling into the market, dot-com boom. So now I have to just think that if people think the world is coming to an end in December 2012, we're just going to rally right to the point, and then maybe we'll sell off from Dow 20,000 back to 10,000, and people say they were right about having the market crash. But here, with a minute left, let me just get to the point I'm trying to make. With earnings season coming around, what you want to do is, these stocks have rallied tremendously. And what earnings season is going to do, it is going to be a proving ground for these stocks that have made tremendous moves. Okay? So if you have a stock that's gone from $3 to 30 bucks and you haven't taken profits yet, you might want to take something off the table. Because this is a situation where fundamentals will come into play. Fundamentals that you don't understand. But ever have that stock where they come out with this great report and the stock's down 10% and you can't understand why? Maybe because the stock's gone up 400% in the last couple of months. So what you want to do is make sure if you're looking to go into those stocks that their earnings are coming out, make sure that you might want to take some profits if you're sitting on something big and then move on. The most you're going to miss is another 10% on the upside, but you might as well protect yourself from 10% on the downside. And welcome to Casual Fridays. My name is Jefferson Croll, and this is the only news station that you should be watching.